Ellis, let's start wide receiver. Wide receiver 3. So Rashard Higgins is a free agent. There are also a couple of other names to take a look at, Rashard Perryman and Brown as well. What are your thoughts? Who do this is according to Pro Football Focus again. We're getting crazy with Pro Football Focus this weekend. Who do you like in that mix? Is there somebody else that you think might make sense as a fit as well?
So the issue with Rashard Higgins is the market he's going to command. Higgins had a sneaky, really efficient year, especially in the analytics crowd. Football Outsiders ranked him the number 3 receiver in all their database. And I realize, Pro Football Focus doesn't have him number 3, and no one in their right mind would say he's the 3rd best receiver in football. But it's definitely something. And that might make him a little too expensive to bring back, considering the $29 million they're already pouring into Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry. But I do think that Higgins' best spot is to remain here in Cleveland. Does he go elsewhere and get the bag? You can't blame him for that. We're going to have to see how that turns out. But I think Higgins and Baker Mayfield have a repertoire that just isn't going to be replicable elsewhere for Higgins, which should keep him in Cleveland. As for Perryman, I don't see this team investing all that much in outside free agents, especially on offense. This team is going to draft a wide receiver. I doubt it's in the first round, because this is, like last year, one of the deepest wide receiver drafts in recent history. I think they can land a guy in round 3 or 4 that can come in and play sparingly. What this team needs is speed. It was obvious against the Chiefs that they just ran out of gas. The receivers could not get free in man coverage and enough to win. It's not like they were blanketed the whole game, but the Chiefs got the best of them playing physical in their face coverage. And there's a plethora of guys from rounds 3 to 5. I've been working on it this whole offseason that the Browns can target, and I think I don't want to say have immediate success, but we saw what Donovan Peoples-Jones was able to do as a rookie. And he's a guy that is going to make a gradual increase in production as well. I think they'd like to find someone twitchier and quicker in the slot to mirror Jarvis Landry's skill set, and really perhaps just a gadget guy. I think JoJo Natson would have had a role on this team in the playoffs, just to give them some spice, something to give the defense different looks. They're going to be looking for a dynamic playmaker like that, not a guy that can come in and dominate the snaps, but just provide wrinkles that keep defenses guessing and give Kevin Stefanski another option and something defensive coordinators need to plan for. Again, there's a long list of guys that the Browns can target, and I expect that they'll make that move somewhere between rounds 3 and 6 this year in the draft.